Okay, let's see. Okay, so I don't see any red dots. Means nothing. Let's look at the replay. Nothing was seen. Still means nothing. Something could have moved into your line of sight and then moved out of your line of sight and it wouldn't show you, so it's not how the replay works. So let's just inspect the troops, see if anybody's changed. Shouldn't be, but you never know. Because suppression, supposedly suppression can change. Suppression can change if you're if there's a proximity of enemy units. You don't actually have to be attacked. So you know, the change of increase in suppression of 1 or 2 may indicate that there is an enemy unit close by. I've never actually seen it unless I know there's an enemy unit close by, so it's kind of hard to prove that at the moment. Okay. The next thing we'll do is look at the victory axes, see if anything's been taken, because that'll give you a good idea of where he may be. Given line of sight of this unit, it would still have to be moving pretty fast though, because if it's far away. Okay, that's it. Let's have a look here. Okay, so I know he's in this area. He's not in this area yet. Okay, so we're going to start here. I know he's not in this area. I think we would have seen him already, so if he was there. And moving out to take these are tricky. Although, I should look around before I assume anything. Just rotate the unit just to see, because you can see over this area, yeah. So you can see well past this area. If there was anybody moving more than 2 hexes, it would probably be noticed. We'll do the same thing here. Fairly limited line of sight for him though, and I think this one has line of sight out there. I should turn him as well, just to trigger another spotting opportunity. And up here, I don't think he can see anything, but he can actually see this way. And nothing shows up. Nothing shows up for him. Okay. And another unit with line of sight here. Okay, else do I have that could look around? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's zoom out. Okay, so let's start in this corner. Okay, so, sniper. Well, that is awkward. Actually, maybe not. Okay, so, hmm. Well, I'm fairly certain if I push forward here, these guys are going to run into enemy units, and they're not going to have, well, there's not much to hold them back here. So, well, there's no place for them to fall back to really. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so what we can do is we can move up this. We don't have anything to watch this side though, so that's the problem. You can only see the, that side, but we don't have anybody on this side, so don't know if I should move the... Anyway, I'll think about that. Let's move him forward here. Trees and a unit, so these are moving pretty fast. Okay, well, we'll advance them up here. This side has gone way behind schedule. They really should have been in this position at the end of turn 1, really, or at the beginning of turn 2, so they're about a turn behind. I messed up. Where's the command unit? I'm gonna move him here. So if they move up this way, is possibly somebody behind there. Can I see around that? I don't think so. I don't think there's anybody you can see around that. Nope. Nope. Okay, so that's a good possibility of an enemy hiding behind there or approaching behind there. Okay, let's try and sort that out. Okay, we have an enemy in sight. What do we have here? Patrol. Scouts moving up there. How fast are they moving? Wow, they're moving really fast. That's probably the only reason why we've seen them. So is that the same one? Yes, it is. Now, we're more interested in what is down here. Can I see behind the building? Yes, I can. There's nothing there. Or if there is, it's not moving very fast. Now, they probably will not see them. They will probably not be seen because they only moved 1 hex. And they're two-man unit, so that helps. So these will attract a bit of attention because they're moving a little faster, but maybe not. Hopefully not too much. So east line of sight is now blocked. You can there, because nobody can see him. As far as I know, he's behind a building. So okay. Well, that's probably why I said we should be seeing each other soon. So they cannot see that because there's a height 1 area here that I really need to get through, because they can actually see behind it now. That's good. But I know he's here, so that's bad. Okay, yeah. I think this battle's about to get ugly. Now I think I want to actually move up this side. So I'm gonna have them. Have him move here. Problem is I don't know what he'll be able to see from there because height 10 trees. You should be able to see that way. You might even be able to see a little bit this side. Let's find out. Okay, that helps. It's a start. Always look around. Don't assume there's nobody around. That's one thing I really need to improve on, is that when I move, I don't always look around after I move, because you don't always see the enemies that are have suddenly come into view. You might not see them right away, and it's a bad habit of mine not to look around. It's just something I really got to work on. I'm actually going to move him here, but he should still be blocked by line of sight. I want to get him behind this line of trees. I may even be moving them all the way across. I'm not going to take the victory. I'm not going to have the scouts take the victory axes. Unless I know there's no enemies behind this hill. But the chances of that are actually pretty slim. Given that there's a scout here, Just let me finish up this movement, and I'm going to examine that a little bit more. Now, you can see up to there, but we can't see behind these trees, so that's the next area to check. And then I can move him over here and maybe down. Because if he moves over here, he'll have better line of sight across here, and then move forward. My goal is to actually move on each side of that. Might be better if I could move up this side, but I think I'd like to get closer to the hill, and I'm really quite far away from it now. I won't be able to move very fast. That's the problem. So it's going to, at this rate, it'll take several turns. So actually, I might move them up another one. Problem is, I don't know if there's anything behind that. I don't want them moving too fast, because, well, if anything shows up there now, it's gonna see him. Just no way to avoid that, right? So, if it was moving one hex, maybe he wouldn't get seen, but I doubt it. I mean, they do need some cover, right? More than they get from mixed. So, okay, so let's one more to move. Put him there. And you can't see anything over there anyway, which is good. So, okay, so let's examine here. I mean, if he's moving up here, probably infantry moving up behind him here. We haven't seen anything here. Or if there is, they're not moving very fast. It could be on this side. Yeah, so I don't really have a good line of sight here. That's why I need to move him over there next turn. He has nothing. So, technically, he could probably move up. Could he? So now we're on the slope, and I think this blocks line of sight here. However, once you pass this point in this line of sight, you can actually be seen, as I discovered with this one, you can actually be seen all the way across the map, so you can actually be seen all the way from this hill. So, there's a small possibility that I've been seen already. Okay. Yeah, so if he's moving up in this area, him. Well, that should get him noticed a little bit faster. See if anything happens. Okay, so up here. Like 20. Yeah, one possibility is that there's moving up on this side. Simply because there's more cover. Okay, so okay, there's a small chance he may have been seen because he was moving pretty fast the last turn. Damn it. Oh well. And that's what I was saying earlier, like I don't look around every single time. And it's a bad habit I have. But if I move into the trees, that should be alright. Now, this one has the same problem, so he's better off moving probably this way. Yeah. Yeah, if he moves there at that speed, it's the same problem I created with this one's, but I think I'm going to move this one out, keep moving them forward. So this high goes 10, 15, okay. think. Yeah. You can't see past there, so okay. I think it could be seen from there. That's okay. I made a mistake again. Okay. And these ones. they can't see past the building, so that's a good place to leave them for this turn. I'm not going to leave him there. He's only moving 4, so if anything comes down the road, we'll notice it. We'll have somebody who can notice it. Actually, I'm gonna leave them there for now. Okay, no new dots, so it's the same scout that we've seen before. Yeah. And the only reason we've seen him is because he wants me to see him. He's moving at 11 miles an hour. So, yeah, it's not an accident. Okay, so now you can see him from there. Curious, what is the very long range? So here's the question, do I move more air? My main problem is I don't have anybody who can see into air. Like past that, I know there's nobody there, and I know there's nobody there. But I don't know about the air. So, he's moving 3. If he moves another one, that'll be 4. So he'll be moving 7. Well, 3's at 1. It's level ground, so that's, yeah, he'll be moving 6. Which is substantially faster than you would like if he's gonna run into somebody. So, I guess I'm gonna be chicken and not do that. Yeah, I'm really behind on this side of the map. Actually, I'm behind everywhere, to be honest. That's my opening few turns is not something my experience just isn't enough to let me get it done. You know what I mean? It's just happening way too slowly. I don't know if it's just my deployment or if I should be, choosing my deployment a little better, or should I just be moving a lot faster for the first two turns? Maybe I'm just too conservative about how fast I'm moving. I thought I deployed quite far forward, but I still didn't. We still got further forward than I did. Really, I mean, this is the furthest forward unit I have here. He's a lot further forward relative to this position. He's a lot further forward, but he's moving very fast. But again, I think that's intentional. He wants me to see that, just to see if he can trip some opportunity fire. You know, if there's a unit that where the ranges hasn't been set correctly, that could happen. So, is there anything else that needs to happen here? I haven't seen any of the armor yet, so I don't know where to send that. Now, unfortunately, he can't see anything out of there. I'm relying on that. And he should be able to move up quickly behind the building, if at least until a point where he can see past the trees here. Actually, I don't even think there is a point where you can see past the trees. Okay, probably just behind the building. If he looks that way, he should be able to see past it, but that's quite a long way away. He can't be seen from up the road except close by. How fast is he moving? He's already moving really fast, so I don't want to move all three of them. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave him there. See how it develops. Only the one. Well, I can see behind the building with this one. And there's nothing moving very fast in there, because it's quite far away. That's pretty much the only way we're going to see it, or if it's very large. If it's a vehicle of some sort. And which we wouldn't have seen if it had moved along the road and then moved behind the building. Because the replay doesn't show you every single thing. It doesn't show you movement, really. It only shows you the combat. It'll show you the movement if it happens continuously in your line of sight and the vehicle stops in your line of sight. Then it'll might show you how it got there. But it does... Actually, from what I've seen, it doesn't do that. It could do that, but it doesn't. I mean, in Solitaire, that's what the replay shows. But the replay is being shown to you in real time, so you actually see the enemy's units moving around. So I think... am I doing anything else here? So if this unit moves into these trees, he should be able to see across here. Okay, well, I don't know. Things are developing. I'm not ready for it. So, it seems to develop faster than what I'm how with my then faster than my own plans. My opponent's experience is just, it shows. I mean, in the early parts of the game, it shows that my opponent has a lot more experience. I think I'm done. Can't think of anything else that needs to happen. It's just too early. I actually want to move that one out of there, but since he has line of sight on that, we're going to keep it like that for the moment. The other heavy MGs, I don't know. I'm probably going to move them. I'd like to get them into the onto the building, but it might not be. It might take too long. We'll see. At this point, I'm really starting to just have to make it up as I go along. Any plans I might have had, I think I was shot because this area just took too long. Again, I don't know. I think I put too much stuff in here. I should have moved the armor out first. The Recon. I think they could have probably, if I'd done that, we probably could have taken those in the first turn, and then pulled them back in the second turn. Because I don't think they would have made it all the way over there and all the way back. Because there is a area where you can't be seen from that side, but you could be seen from the hill. So anyway, we're under the bridge. Like I say, the first few turns, I really struggle. I seem to work it out a little bit better as the game progresses so far, but maybe that's just dumb luck. I don't know. Anyway, I think we're done. Yeah, let's end it. Okay, so I'm gonna